What's going on, Taurus? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. Here to bring you another reading for the month of November 2021. I hope all is well in the Bull Gang community. Shout out to you who are part of the... Shout out to you all. Let me say, use proper English. Shout out to you all who are already part of the 8th House Energy community. You know I appreciate you. Appreciate the way you show up and show out. Every time I post the videos that you're interested in checking out. So, thank you for all you do. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe, hit that notification. We deal heavily with astrology here. So, keep that in mind when checking out the readings for those of you who are new. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus. We all have Taurus in our chart somewhere. We are still in the energies of the Taurus full moon. Today is night 2. Friday night was the first night. Saturday was the second night. Today's Sunday. I'm recording this. So we're going on to the third night of the Taurus full moon. All right. And Taurus, this is interesting energy for you because we are switching out of the... Collectively, we're in the Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node. And kicking off this full moon energy is kicking off the transition into the Taurus North Node, Scorpio South Node, which is going to begin on the 18th of January. Not only that, Uranus is going direct in your house on the January 18th as well. So we're in Sagittarius season now, all right? In about another week, in 2 weeks, we're going to be experiencing a solar eclipse, okay? And, that's, again, just pushing us further into wrapping up the energies of the collective Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node, so that we can transition into your energy moving forward in January. So this is a very interesting time for you already with Uranus in your chart in retrograde. We got the 2 of Cups energy in reverse here. That's Cancerian energy. So, a lot of changes going on within you as far as the way you see things. You're going through an evolution here. A lot of you may have been confused, not sure why things are going the way they're going. Things kind of seem kind of strange or down. The connections and the relationships that you're in, they're all being brought to the forefront as far as you reviewing the connection, the nature of the relationship, and if you want to continue moving forward with these relationships. And that's because of Uranus in your first house. All right, and we got the 4 of Pentacles here, Capricorn energy. So, yeah, you guys are basically reevaluating the connections you're in. We have the World, Major Arcana of Saturn energy in reverse. So definitely wrapping up cycles here is what I'm seeing for some of you. Some of you, it's in reference to relationships, intimate relationships, partnerships here. I feel like you're backing off from these connections. We have the Strength energy, Leo energy, another major arcana here. Some of you are standing your ground, walking away from these connections because you realize that you've outgrown them. Many of you stay in a connection only because of financial benefits. If it's not you staying in a connection because of financial benefits, you are coming to the conclusion that some of the people who are dealing with you are only dealing with you because of financial, that financial opportunity that comes towards you, that comes with dealing with you is what I want to say. Some of you are realizing that and accepting that as the reality of the situation. Could have been going on for a while. Maybe you didn't want to accept it. Got the Knight of Pentacle energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's actually a Virgo energy. Yeah, then we have Justice in reverse. Major Arcana in the center of the reading. Okay? So with the World in reverse, Justice in reverse, definitely a karmic situation that needs to wrap up here that's been going on for a long period of time. And it could be because maybe you weren't in a position to move forward. Maybe you were still questioning things. So we have the King of Pentacle energy here. All right, that's your energy. Yeah, some of you are married or in long-term committed connections here. Some of you stay in a relationship because of the children. You have the Major Arcana of the Hierophant in reverse. Many people going through divorces and separations right now. If you're not going through a divorce and separation, it could be family members that, had an influence and they no longer have that influence or they're losing that influence. So there could be, I feel like you guys are just going through it with everybody, just about everybody. If it's not a job situation, it's a family situation. Family as in your blood relatives, going through things with them. Could be a mother or a father figure, but it could be anybody in the family. Could be multiple people within the family. Definitely you going through things with your friends. All right, realizing who's really your friend and who isn't. You know, no matter how long the relationship was, because some of you have been friends with these people for a very long time, and it's dawning on you that you've outgrown this connection. For others of you, it's your romantic interest or your marital status is changing. All right, just a lot of changes going on, unpredicted, undetected changes, especially by the people around you. They look at you like, okay, what's going on with you? You're going through some type of changes. So they may try to play mind games with you, tell you that you're crazy, you're not making no sense. That's because they was getting away with bullshit for as long as they were, and they got so comfortable with you not checking them that now that you're checking them, it's like, okay, something's wrong with you. Don't let them play mind games with you. We have the major arcana of the Hermit Energy in reverse. Yeah, don't let them play mind games with you. You changing up your routine, your patterns, and they don't like it. Because they don't have any control anymore. That's what it is. One more card for my Tauruses. Alright, just one, please. That was one too many. Here we go. Yeah, awakening. Yeah, exactly. This is Pluto energy. This is Scorpio season. So we just come out of Scorpio season. We're now in Sagittarius season, fresh in it. And as of Monday, and I'm recording this Sunday. So this is you going through an awakening with Pluto, which is Scorpio. Okay? So since Scorpio is your opposite polarity, whatever's going on in your house, your opposite polarity is being affected or is causing something to go on in your house. So whenever something's going on in Scorpio, it's affecting you in an indirect way. Whenever something's going on with Scorpio, whenever something's going on with Taurus, it affects Scorpio in an indirect way. So from an astrological standpoint, understand that Scorpio is your opposite polarity. We just came out of Scorpio season. So that was affecting you. All right, on top of the fact that Uranus is in your first house, and we're transitioning from, like I said, collectively we're transferring from the North Node in Gemini to the North Node in Taurus, starting in January. Three of Wands. So here you are contemplating what it is that your next moves are. What are you going to do in these areas of life where you're questioning, the connections and what were involved in those connections, and if you want to move forward, and if you don't, how you want to move forward, as far as if you don't want to move forward with these people anymore. Like, there's a lot of contemplation here, but I feel like you've made some moves. Like with the Three of Wands, this is about, okay, I made a move, now let me see what comes from that move before I, is it going to bring me to the Four of Wands? Is it going to bring me to, me being satisfied with the move that I make? So right now, you made some moves. You cut some people off. You switched some things up. And so now you're contemplating and observing and watching what's going on around you in reference to those moves. Now, with the Three of Wands and Justice energy in reverse, I feel like either you made some moves or some moves were made. I feel like to correct some wrongs that you thought were, to correct some things, to make some things right. That could be the case here. But I still see that you got... you have cycles that still need to be closed out with the World energy in reverse and Justice energy in reverse. Some things that need to be closed out that you have not closed out yet. You're not listening to your higher self. But what's happening is, with Judgment here, there's a power struggle, and there's something that's going to come through in some way, shape, or form that is going to put you in position to close out this cycle. If you don't close it out, the universe will close it out for you. And you really don't want Pluto, the energy of death and rebirth, the energy of power struggles, intensity. You really don't want Pluto closing shit out for you. I swear you don't. All right? Because, again, Pluto deals with death. So in some extremes, depending on the situation and the nature of the situation, and how, if you're totally, completely still ignoring the path you're supposed to go, the universe will come in and say, you know what? You're not going in the direction that you were put here to go in. We all are here for a reason. I know in the 3D realm we get caught up, especially with Earth energy, we get caught up in the 3D realm of things. But you have to understand you're here for a purpose. And if the universe is trying to nudge you to go a different direction and you don't go that direction, then Pluto comes in and says, look, you will be moved. And so I did a reading for y'all about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's called Move or Be Moved. Because the universe, you're a fixed energy, Taurus, and of all the fixed energies, I don't know, between you and Scorpio, y'all are the most fixed. It's like most difficult for you to change because you're fixed Earth. And it's like once you get comfortable, like you're not gonna go anywhere. And it could even be like you're financially comfortable or financially entangled in a connection, despite what goes on between you and these people, you will stay and continue with the connection. And the universe is trying to tell you no. You're supposed to detach. Because that's what Scorpio season is all about. Detaching and changing the nature of the situation. So you have cycles here that still need to be closed out. And with the Hermit energy and the Hierophant energy, both in reverse, that's a major problem. So when the universe is trying to tell you something and you don't go against, you go against it, you're not listening to your higher self, this is when Pluto comes in. Some of y'all, I did a reading for you last week. Shit is not a joke with you. You need to check out that reading and you need to check out that extended. Things are not a joke for you. For some of you, you got some serious shit going on here and you really don't realize the seriousness of it. And I'm not trying to, put negative energy out there. I'm just simply reading what the cards are saying. Things have been building up for y'all for a period of time because you refuse to listen to your intuition. And you refuse to step away from what the universe is telling you to step away from. You're stalling here with the Knight of Pentacles here for some reason. I'm not sure what it is. But Pluto's coming in, man, and Pluto's not having it. Pluto's going to move you, and I hate to see you in a situation here where, something unfortunate happens to you because you're not following your path. You're not doing what you're supposed to do here in this life. Now, that's not for everybody, but that's definitely for some of y'all. And some of y'all know who it is and what it is. Now, Pluto for you, Taurus, let me see where it is for you. 12, 11, 10. It's in your 9th house. Yeah, you're higher, listening to what you're supposed to do, doing what you know is right, learning from your mistakes and moving from a place of wisdom and knowing, okay, I know this is what I need to do. I know this is what I got to do. But you're not doing that with the Hierophant and the Hermit, both in reverse, and Justice in reverse, and the World card in reverse. You're fighting this with the Strength energy, and you can't beat Pluto, my friend. You cannot. Some of you are staying in a connection or a relationship or a business strictly because of financial comfort. Other people's money. We're dealing with Pluto. Pluto deals with other people's money. So you either with somebody who's using you for money or you're using a situation for money that you need to step away from, and the universe has been telling you to do so. This is not going to be good for some people. Once Pluto comes through. And that's the outcome here. Pluto is not done. All right. It's in your 9th house. It's going to be there for a minute. It takes Pluto 248 years to go around the 12 houses of the zodiac. It's been in Capricorn, I think, since 2009. Your 9th house, and it's going to be there for a few more years. So Pluto's not going anywhere. Pluto's constantly going to be checking us all depending on where it is in your chart. For you, it's about what you've learned from past experiences. It's about going a certain route. You may have lived certain lifestyles, but now it's like, okay, I know what works for me. Let me go that route despite everything else. So Pluto's going to always be trying to put you on track. So it's very important when you're dealing with Pluto that you listen to your intuition so you don't end up transitioning and having to come back here and do it again because you didn't get it right. When we look at people's past lives, when I look at people's chart and I look at their past life energies, the things you want to look at is Saturn, Pluto, the moon, and, sometimes Mars. All right. But those are the ones that go with you from one life to the other, and you can look at, charts and you look at past life energies. Pluto is the soul. The soul lives forever. Okay? You can switch avatars all day, but the soul will live forever. So you are here in this avatar here and now. The lessons and the things that you learn versus what you don't learn, when it's time for you to leave here, that essence of your soul is just going to put on a new avatar and you're going to be in a new life doing a new thing. But you're going to remember certain things. Certain things are just going to be instinctual to you. And that's because of what you learned from past lives. So when Pluto comes through, that's the type of power Pluto has. And it deals with money. So when Pluto comes through and tells you shit's going to change, that's why I say you need to be careful. I'm not going to keep going about that. I just want you to understand the seriousness of the situation here. So you're figuring out, okay, you made a move or you didn't make a move. You're either figuring out what move you're going to make, or you're looking to see, okay, I made a move, now what? Temperance came out in reverse. This is a concern because for whatever reason, whatever move you made, it wasn't conducive to what you know was right. So now with the Two of Swords energy here, you're confused. And the confusion is putting you in a position where you're going back to a situation with the Eight of Cup energy in reverse. And with the Hangman energy in reverse here, you're not seeing what you're supposed to be seeing. You're supposed to let go of this connection, Taurus. Whatever this is, whether it's a job, it's a family dynamic, a relationship, you're supposed to let go of this. Nothing is going to get better in this situation. It's all going to get worse. We got a lot of major arcana to clarify here. Clarify this world energy because the cycle's not clearing out. Some of you are not moving. You're supposed to be moving or relocating and find another place. And some of you are refusing to do that. I don't know if it's because you don't have money or it's just you prefer to be more comfortable here. But the Lord energy in reverse is here. It's like the Lord energy is the Aries energy of the Emperor. Excuse me, guys. It's the Aries energy of the Emperor. So with the World card here in reverse and Emperor energy in reverse, Aries is all about new beginnings, starting over. When this is in reverse, some of you refuse to close up this cycle and move forward. It's like you're fighting it with the Strength energy. Clarify the Strength. Because you want to keep your money or your assets or, yeah, with the Pleasure Seeker energy in reverse, it's not fun. This is not a game what you're dealing with here. What's Justice in reverse? The center of the reading. Yeah, some of you, you're not going to get your justice because you're bullshitting around. This frivolity card talks about you just basically bullshitting around. Because if you look at it, you think about what butterfly, you see this butterfly is going to a flower here. When butterflies fly around, I say this sometimes in the readings when this card comes out, butterflies don't go straight. They do this, they go to the side, they go up and down, and then they turn back over, and then they go over here to this flower, and then they come back over this way, and they go over here to this flower, and then they may go back over here again, and then they'll go, like you doing everything but going straight. This is why you're not going to get your justice. That's why justice is in reverse, because you're avoiding dealing with the situation. This is Hierophant energy in reverse. Some of you are going through a separation and or a divorce, or you refuse to separate and divorce from a dysfunctional marriage or a dysfunctional family environment. Yeah, with the Death energy here, you refuse to bring this situation to an end. It's disloyalty here that you're dealing with. And you're refusing to bring it to the end. So we got Death energy here. For some of you, you need to be careful, okay? Not everybody's dealing with actual physical death, but some of you are in a position where you're dealing with people who could be trying to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. Hermit energy in reverse, clarify with service. Yeah, see, some of you are refusing to stop. You're refusing to change your patterns and your habits to stop serving people who are not beneficial to you, or to stop serving a cause that is not beneficial to you. So now the universe is sending in the big guns to get your ass to move. And that's Pluto. Yeah, we have the Rune card energy in reverse because y'all not moving. Somebody not moving. And I'm telling you, this is no joke. You're going to see. Pluto is not having it. Pluto will take your ass off of the planet. And Saturn. You got Saturn and Pluto here. What I tell you we look at when we look at past lives and your chart. You look at Saturn and Pluto because those are the planets that go with you. You know, as far as what you've been through in your past, your karma from your past life. All right? And you got Saturn in reverse because you're not learning a lesson. Saturn is about you learning a lesson. Letting go and moving on. Saturn is Father Time. Saturn tells you when time is up. And the world is in reverse because you have a cycle that should be completed and you're not completing it because you don't move. You won't move away from these family members. You won't move away from this lover. You won't move away from this business situation. You won't move away from whatever it is that you know you no longer are dealing with. Now you're just holding out for strictly material gain. let's see what else we got. The Taurus. Like, the readings just keep getting more, with you guys, they just keep getting more intense. We got the 10 of Pentacle energy here. And it's kind of making me nervous because I'm like, what the hell? You not listening? How could you be so far gone that you're not listening to your own intuition? That you're listening to other people around you or whatever the world is telling you should be doing. Like, that's just somebody who's truly caught up in the 3D realm. And that's not all of you. Some of you, this could just be somebody you know who's going through this. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. We have the 3 of Wands energy here. All right, that's Aries. Wherever you have Taurus in your chart, there may be an urgency that you need to pay attention to in reference to changes that need to be made. We have the Page of Pentacle energy in reverse. That's Capricorn energy. Pluto's in Capricorn right now. All right, we have the Magician energy in reverse, major arcana of Mercury. All right, and then again, Justice comes out. Oh, no, actually, this is Death. All right, so that's Scorpio energy again. All right, overall energy is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Now, Mercury is in Scorpio right now. The 3 of Swords in reverse. This is all about somebody, letting go of some pain or getting past the painful situation here. With the 10 of Materials, this could be a job situation here. The current situation is you focused on the material wealth or the material gain or the time and energy, something 3D that you put into a situation. The challenge is seeing where it's going. So some of you put some time, energy, and effort into a situation, whether it's a family, a business, okay? But there was long-term commitment in it. The challenge is you looking at it and seeing, okay, I put all this time and energy and effort into this. I've accumulated all this wealth. I've accumulated what it is that I need to. The challenge is looking at it to decide what you're supposed to do next with it, okay? Because you've reached the 10 here in this capacity. Your guides want you to keep in mind the Page of Pentacles energy in reverse. That's Capricorn energy. So the Page of Pentacle energy in reverse, if this is not about the children, some of you are not leaving a situation because you, quote unquote, stay for the children, as if the children can't see that there's chaos and conflict between you and the partner. But some people use kids as an excuse to stay in a relationship. And they really be up and down swearing that, oh no, I'm here for the kids. Only people who've been through that can really sit back and laugh at that. Because some people who are going through it now, they're really serious thinking that, they fooling people, telling people, oh no, I'm staying for the kids. It's like, okay. Where your head is at, the Magician energy in reverse, in denial. You're not accepting the reality of the situation, not processing things the way you're supposed to. And as a result here, there's going to be an ending with the Death energy. In some way, shape, or form, there's going to be an ending to the situation. The universe is coming in and changing things up. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on here. So the top 5 cards is what we're going to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the three of Swords energy in reverse. This is, getting past the painful part of making the decision you need to make so that you can move on. And then we got the 4 of Swords as well. Both of these are in reverse. So that's the 7 of Swords in reverse. All right, the 7 of Swords here, that's Aquarius energy. But this is you coming to the conclusion of accepting what you knew was in your head, what you knew was going on. Then we got the 9 of Swords. The next step is doing what you need to do to let go of the stress. The Queen of Material is here. It's like, okay, you want to feel stable and secure. That's what you want to feel. You know that this move, some of you are scared that this move is going to put you in a position where you won't be stable and secure. But I feel like with the Emperor energy here, this is all about new beginnings. You need to make all these swords, you need to make a move. All right, we got the 7 of Swords here, the 9 of Swords, both in reverse. 9 and 7 is 16. What's the 16? Major Arcana. 16 Major Arcana is the Tower. So with the Tower, why does the Tower come around? The Tower comes around when the universe has been trying to give you nudges nicely by showing you that this is not going to work. But you keep doing it anyway. It's like the universe is telling you to turn left and you keep going straight. So what the universe is going to do is it's going to throw a monkey wrench so that you can't go straight. You got to go left. And when you go left, it's not going to be something that you're going to want to deal with. But you're going to go left because the universe is telling you you're not on the right path. I'm going to put you on the right path. And if the universe still can't put you on the right path, they'll scratch your avatar and you'll have to come back here and do it again. All right? It's just like you playing a video game. Once your avatar gets out, life is over. Now you got to come back, start the game over again because you didn't do what you were supposed to do to get to the next level. It's like you got an avatar and you playing a game. You're not even playing the game. You're just sitting there. The people shooting at you in the game and you ain't trying to duck. None of that. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. So naturally you're going to get out. So some of you, the situation that the universe is going to bring to you, it could be as severe as death, but there's some type of change that's coming that you're not going to have any control over. I mean, this is serious. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on because I don't know no Tauruses. But this energy has been consistent over the past month for you all. Like I said, watch that video I did for you a few weeks ago. Go to the Taurus archives. All right, go to the playlist for Taurus and look for the video that says move or be moved. It was in the last month that I did it. This is when this energy started. I believe it was at the beginning of Scorpio season or right before it. The Magician energy is clarified with gift. So for some of you, you're realizing here that this situation, some of you may be feeling like you're cursed. You got all this crazy stuff going on. You know, you're losing money. You're not able to manifest money in the way that you want. It's because you're not listening. So that's what the universe was doing with these pre-tower moments. Doing little things like messing up your money so that you could be like, okay, let me leave, but you still stay. What's the death energy here? What's this death energy? Because there's a transformation going to happen regardless to if you want it to or not. Hopefully some of you it'll just be, yeah, here's faith. Here's belief. Here's the priest. Now, I don't like this because, priests with death, that only shows up at a funeral. So I don't know what the hell's going on, Taurus. But we're going to go to the extended and find out what is going on. Like, I don't understand why you're not listening to yourself. Now, I'm not saying, it's easier said. I know it's easier said than done. Things like that. But I just want you to understand the seriousness of the cards that have been coming out for the past month for you. Watch the last, from, what is this? This is November. Watch from mid-September till now as things progress. The energies and the readings progress because it's getting more serious because some of you are not taking that left like the universe is telling you. You're still trying to go straight. And so this is leading to a situation where Pluto's going to come in and kick your ass now for some of you. And like I said, some of you, you're not going to be here no more. It's just real. I have to keep it 100 with you. I have to tell you what I see here. This shit is not a joke. For some of you, it's not. But for the rest of you, it's still, major changes you got to make because the situation it's not going to work in your favor. What you're doing right now. It's not. So with that being said, we're going to go to the extended. So if this resonates with you or someone you know, make sure you leave a comment about this. And click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. The link to the extended's in the box below, as well as if you need a personal read. So if you're resonating with this and you're really feeling some confusion and you're just trying to figure out where you need to pivot, which way you need to go so that you can, keep yourself out of a situation here where the universe just shakes everything up and you have to start all over, and it may be a lot worse than if you took the initiative to do it yourself. Reach out to me. My information is in the box below. That's where the link to the extended is. Hopefully I'll see you in the extended, Taurus. If not, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in your next reading.